peeps, what's up? We're back at it again with another video. Welcome or welcome back. In today's video in my channel, which is your channel, we have Artist Couture in the house. And if you're ready for today's video, keep on watching. Mwah! Continue with this video, you already know the drill. I would love for you to be part of the Stephi Glam RO's fam. So go down below and click the little red button so you can become part of it. I have a new addition to the Supreme little family. This one is a Supreme Mauve palette. It is $45 and it's made in USA. Same nice sleek packaging as the other ones, and in here we're getting a mix of cool and warm, sexy mauve and timeless nudes. There is 7 buttery mattes, 2 metallics, and 3 multi-dimensional high pearl finishes. Let me give you some swatches really quick. This one is overexposed. It is a matte porcelain rose. Okay, you do see that in the swatch. This one is a sparkling champagne. It's a matte cool taupe. I like the shade, but I don't like the way it's swatched. You get the point. And this one is stripped down. It is a sparkly cool mauve. One is pretty, but nothing out of the ordinary. First, it is a matte mauve. And this one is a matte rusty brown. And then this shade right here, it is very pretty. This one is like a violet, cranberry, duochrome type of shade. See a little bit of both. See, it looks pink, but it does look like cranberry. Okay. This one is a matte cool pink. One it's called Sex Appeal. That one is pretty. That one, it's more duochrome than this one for sure. This one is a sparkling cool purple. And then this shade right here feels very dry. It's a matte deep plum. See, like when you swatch it, it doesn't feel like so dry, but to the touch right here on the pen, oh my gosh. Okay, so let me focus the camera really quick right here on the swatches so you can see everything a little better. The palette got very messy. That means they're very powdery. Let me bring you all up in my grill. Let me show you really quick how I created this look, and you better stay tuned to the end of this video because I have a lot to tell you about this palette. Mwah. Yes. I'll be creating this look using this palette, and first I'm gonna start with my Makeup by Ariel 811 brush. We're gonna pick up Overexposed, which is the lightest shade out of the whole palette, and I'm gonna apply it on my whole entire lid. I'm gonna blend these little creases that I have right here. You do see like a little hint of purple or like pink, but this shade, it is very light on me. The same brush, I'm gonna be picking up Lust, and I'm gonna start by applying it right here on my outer V. And then whatever I have left on my brush, I'm gonna bring it on my crease. This one is also very light. Where is the pigmentation, bro? Where? With my BK Beauty 202, I'm going to be picking up this shade and I'm going to be packing it on my crease. Okay. This one is showing. First, we're going to pack the color. And then I'm going to do the blending with the fluffy brush that I was using before. So, I'm going to apply a little bit more. Back with my fluffy brush, I'm going to pick up again this shade, and I'm going to use it to blend the edges of the shade that we just applied. So I'm doing the little patting motions right here by my brow bone and make sure that I don't have no harsh lines. Eye look is not going to be complicated at all. As you can see, I'm basically applying one shade after the other one so I can show you as many shades possible. Now with my classic crease from Sonia G, we're going to be picking up this shade. I'm going to start right here on my outer V, and I'm just going to bring it halfway into my crease. Now with the same brush, I'm going to be picking up this shade right here, which is the deepest shade in the palette, and I'm just gonna pack it right here on my outer V. Like, look at that. You literally have to like dig in here, okay, for you to get some type of pigmentation. And even though, okay, honey, I need more than this. If it was up to me, I'm feeling the urge to go pick up a liner and create like a messy wing right here on my outer V to give the eye look a little bit more depth. But we're not gonna do that because it's not the point. We have to see what's up with this palette. But at this point, I'm just like going ham on the shade. You know, like, it's not gonna give you no more than this. And this is patching up on me. It didn't do that in this eye, but it's definitely looking a little patchy right here. See how it looks a little patchy right there? So let's take this off. Let me fix this. With my worker brush from Sonia G, I'm gonna be picking up this shade and I'm gonna apply it on top of the little burgundy shade right here on my outer V. I'm not gonna wet it. I'm gonna leave it like that. I didn't wet it for this eye look. The only shade that I wet, it is the one that I have in the inner corner of my eye. With the same brush, I'm gonna be picking up this shade. I was expecting so much more from this palette. You know what? I didn't wet it for this eye, but let's just wet the brush to see what else it gives. So now my brush is wet and I picked up the same shade. And then now that's what we got. Way better. And to be honest with you, it's not even a big ass difference. This is wet and this is dry. What do you think? Now with the other side of the same brush, I am gonna wet it. And now we're gonna pick up the shade, this one right here. And I'm gonna apply it in the inner corner of my eye. This is the shade that we just applied in the inner corner of my eye. This one, it's more like a glittery type of shade. As you can see, this right here have a lot more sparkles than this one. I'm just gonna pick it up with the same brush. And I'm gonna apply it right on top. Yes, I do like this shade. You guys know that I love everything sparkles, everything glitter. Oh, that looks pretty. So pretty. And I love the fact that it doesn't really have no fallout. Finally, a shade that I like. With my BK Beauty 204, this is like a little detail brush. I'm going to pick up the shade Overexposed. And I'm going to apply it on my tear duct. Now for my lower lash, I'm going to be using my flat definer from Sonia G. We're going to start with Lust. And I'm just going to apply along my lower lash. Can't really do no blending with the shades because if I blend them, they blend out, they disappear. So I have to pick them up and just pack them in so I can actually see some type of color. Same brush, we're gonna pick up this one and I'm gonna apply the same way on my lower lash. Packing it in. And they're so powdery. Like, I'm applying it on my eye and I don't know if you see it from over there, but look. Like, I see the powder like flying away. Look, I'm gonna pick up a little bit. You see that? I applied a little bit of Copper Flame from Wayne Gash. It's like a burgundy eyeliner on my waterline. And then now with the side of the same brush, we're gonna be picking up this shade. And I'm gonna apply it right on top of my lower lashes. I'm struggling with color payoff big time. Like, it's actually annoying me. Now to create this little wing, line, call it whatever you want to call it, I'm going to be using the Makeup by Ariel and Morphe. This one is the A16. It's just a regular liner brush. First, I'm going to pick up this shade. And I'm going to guide myself from my lower lash. And I'm just going to place your brush right here in this little gap that we have in the eye. And then from there, you're just going to, boom, wing it out. See? And then they look exactly the same. We're gonna pick up a little bit of this dark shade right here, and I'm gonna do the same thing right here, right on top of the pink. Perfect. Let me go apply mascara. You apply lashes if you want. Let me go fix myself up really quick to give you my final thoughts. For blush, I'm going to be picking up a little bit of this shade right here. And I think it looks super pretty as blush. Let's apply a little bit of highlighter. I'm using this one from Hourglass. Alright babes, we are done with the application part of this video. If you like the look, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. That's gonna be the way that I know if you like the look or not. Moving on to my final thoughts, no BS. What do I think about this palette? I like it, but it's definitely not my fave. No, I'm not gonna recommend it to you. It is powdery. It gave me a struggle. I went through a mission and a half trying to get some type of color out of all the shades, to be honest with you. They swatch better than what they actually applied, and that's a big no-no to me. Supreme Nudes is definitely one of my favorite palettes. I love the mattes, the shimmers, the color story. It is everything, and even though the formulation of this one is the same one as this one, for whatever reason, they don't feel the same. This one, it's not giving it to me the same way that this one does. I never had no problem with color payoff with the Supreme Nudes. Exactly what it is right here is what I get on my eyes, and that wasn't the case with this one. Even when I swatch this palette, you can actually tell because it looks clean, and I do use it. I don't know, like it feels so buttery, so creamy, but when I swatch the new one, look at that, like the shades, they fall apart, okay? Like what's going on? And then when it comes to this shade right here, I can't even explain you how dry and rusty it feels, okay? Like, what's that? I'm confused. This one doesn't feel like that at all. Like, this feels like all the other mattes. You know? I don't know. This shade right here, which is supposed to be the shade that gives definition to the eye, it is the worst shade out of the whole entire palette. I feel bad because I actually really wanted to love this palette. It looks beautiful on pictures, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, okay, I need it in my life, and I don't even like purples. That's another thing. If you want to still get this palette, you have to make sure that you love purples, because pretty much everything you're going to get out of this palette, it's going to be something similar to this. Look at this. I'm all dirty and fucked up because this palette, it is so messy. If you're on the hunt for a nice burgundy, plumpy, purpley type of palette, this, it's where it's at. This palette from Natasha Denona, it's gonna give it to you the way you deserved. All the shades right here, they're pigmented, they're creamy, they're yummy. Oh, I love this palette. If you have it, you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't have it, baby, you're missing out. And the shades, they're super similar. They're basically the same. The same eye look that I got out of this palette, I can definitely get it with this one from Natasha Denona 1,000 times better. This shade right here reminds me a lot of this one from Natasha Denona. See? This one is the one from Natasha Denona, and this one is the one from Artist Couture. This one have a little bit more of like a metallic popping type of situation, but on the eye, you're not gonna be able to know which one. You are gonna know which one is which one, baby, because you see the pigmentation that the one from Natasha Denona have. Like, look at that. And then this shade that I don't even know what the heck is this. Just look, just look. This one is the one from Artist Couture, patchy AF, like, eesh. Sorry, Mac Daddy, but this is like actually like a little bit gross. And then this one is the one from Natasha Denona. Compared to this one that is more matte, more similar to the one from Artist Couture. See? This one is the one from Natasha Denona. This one is the one from Artist Couture. And that's it. When it comes to the gritty needy, all these shades, they're the same shades. So before you get this palette from Artist Couture, you have to get this one from Natasha Denona. But alright babes, don't forget to let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think about this palette? Do you like it? You don't like it? And if you already picked it up, please, I'm dying to know, what do you think about it? Thank you again for another great video. I love you all so damn much, to the moon and back. And if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, I hope now you are considering subscribing and staying with me forever and ever. So go down below and click the little red button and make sure your notification bell is on so YouTube can notify you every time I upload new videos. Mwah! See you on the next one.